Hey guys, I'm Ariana. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe down below before you leave. And you can go ahead and hit the post notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video, which is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Before we get into today's video, I just want to let you guys know that there will be links in the description box down below to help spread awareness and support for the Black Lives Matter movement. There is links to petitions, donations, and more information on everything that has to do with the Black Lives Matter movement. If you haven't already, please check that out. I've been putting it in my description box for the last couple weeks, so please, if you haven't already, check it out. Thank you. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the new way to do concealer on your face. So I'm not wearing any foundation or anything on my face. I just did my eyes and my eyebrows because I wanted to show you guys from the start of what you're supposed to do. Now, I guess the concealer trend has changed. Normally, the concealer trend was for people to make a whole upside down triangle right under their eye and blend it out. And now people are saying that is the wrong way to do concealer, which is interesting. Everyone was doing their concealer like this for like the past 3 or 4 years, ever since like Instagram tutorial makeup came out and everyone was making their little makeup videos. Everyone on YouTube was doing it like that. So now people are saying that is the wrong way to do concealer, and there is a new way to do concealer that will actually accentuate the features on your face and bring out what's supposed to be brought out, highlight the areas that are supposed to be highlighted, and also just uplift your face. I am actually going to try it out, so I'm going to call this a concealer hack. I have actually done this before, and I feel like it did actually make a nice difference on my face and how my makeup looked. So I wanted to share it with you guys because it's kind of new. So we're going to go ahead and get into the video. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my foundation. So the first thing that I'm going to do, I already have moisturizer on my face, so I'm actually going to go in with some primer. So this is the Benefit Cosmetics Porefessional primer. I'm going to go ahead and put this all over my face to start off my foundation routine. So this is just going to make sure that my foundation is really set on there, my pores aren't visible. It's going to make sure that my face is really smooth. I think it's really funny when these new trends come out because it's like people have been doing that upside down triangle for so long, and then people are just gonna come out and be like, you're doing this wrong. But those are the same people that are the ones that told us how to put on concealer in the first place in that upside down triangle. I just don't like when people try to teach new things, but they come at you with all this negativity like, you're doing this wrong, this is doing nothing for your face, don't do this, stop doing this, why are you doing this? Like, because you told me to. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with foundation. I'm going to be taking the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. This is in the shade Desert Beige. I like this foundation because it is super affordable. I also like that it actually matches my skin tone, which is a big fat plus. So I'm just going to put this on as normal, and then I'm also going to blend it out. I'm going to be blending this out with my Alamart Beauty bronzer brush, which I use as a foundation brush if you're new here. So I'm literally just going to blend this out all over my face like I normally would. This foundation is light to medium coverage, but I still love it. I usually wear it on the days that I'm going to work or school, but we don't do that anymore. But this is more of like an everyday foundation for me, just because the price is really low. So I don't feel that bad about wearing it almost all the time. Okay, so now that I have my foundation on and my skin tone is even, I'm gonna go in with the concealers. This is my actual routine that I do. This is the next step that I do after my foundation. Concealer that I'm gonna be using today is gonna be the e.l.f. Cosmetics Hydrating Camo Concealer. So this is in the shade Medium Beige. And I also want to mention, I actually decided to stock up on this, and I went to buy this recently because I have bought it like a long time ago, and I'm actually finishing up with the first tube that I bought. And when I bought the same exact shade name, I saw that the two shades are actually completely different from each other. So this was me going into Target, buying the same 16-hour camo concealer in the shade Medium Beige. This is the one that I bought a long time ago, and this is the new one that I wanted to restock up on. And they're actually two different colors, which is super annoying. So just keep that in mind. But this is my Medium Beige new Camo concealer shade, and I'm gonna go in with this one. This is much more lighter than the one that I'm used to, but I still like the formula of it, and we're gonna go in with this one with this concealer hack. So the new way to do concealer is to take the concealer from the applicator, and you're just gonna put one dot right under the inner corner of your eye. And you're also going to put a little bit on the outer corner and wing it out just like a small amount. And also you're going to just carve out the lower lip and make it like, this is hard to explain, I'm just going to show you guys. Okay, so this is basically it. It is a very minimal usage of the concealer, and it actually does make a difference. So the point of this is to highlight the areas that should be highlighted and brought out, and also just reshape your face. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this out, and I'm going to show you guys what it does. The only thing that I don't like about this concealer hack is that I like to put concealer under my entire eye because they are dark, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend it out, and I'm also gonna try and blend it out onto under my eye as well. So usually people say when you do blend out your concealer, you want to blend it out and keep it in the same area that you put the concealer in. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move it from this area and put it under my eye and try to cover that whole area as well, while also trying to stay concentrated on the areas that I'm trying to highlight, which are these two areas and then also the bottom. So I'm going to be taking my Wet n Wild foundation brush, which is what I use to blend out concealer, and I'm going to go in and start blending this. So you can definitely use a sponge, but I've been liking using brushes to do everything on my face. If you're new here, this is what I do because I'm lazy and I don't want to wet my sponge. So I'm just going to blend it out here. I'm also going to drag it down on the side of my nose just to highlight that area as well. And then we're going to get started on the outer corner. I'm going to drag it in so we can meet in the middle and highlight this area on my face. And I'm just going to blend it out and keep blending. And for me, when I do concealer, I just like to keep it right in my little eye socket area. I don't like to drag it down all the way toward like the apple of my cheeks, which is what people say to do when you do that whole entire upside down triangle. You bring it all the way down to like the side of your nose. But I don't like to do that because I don't need that much highlighting, which is also the purpose of this concealer hack. So I'm going to continue blending, and I'm also going to extend this and just blend it up toward my temple. And then just blend this out while also trying to keep it concentrated in this area. Okay, so that is my whole entire under eye blended out, and I'm going to go ahead and do the lip concealer area. So I'm just going to blend out the edges, and I'm also going to drag the end of it kind of out so that it's almost carving out my contour line right now. And then I'm just going to blend out the edge on the bottom so that it looks like it's not like a harsh line or like that I just like ate a burger or something. So that's as blended as I'm going to make that right now. I actually like to go in and soften it up with powder when I get there so that it doesn't look so harsh, but that is basically it. So I actually really like this part of the concealer hack because it actually does uplift my mouth. I feel like it makes my lips just like more pouty, and it just like creates like a cut in my face where the contour is supposed to go, and it really does uplift my face. Like if you just look at me and I'm gonna smile, like this side of my face just looks pushed up a little bit more. So I actually am here for the lip contour highlighting situation. It just makes me feel really cute and like pretty. So we're just gonna look at this. This side has absolutely nothing on it, and this side has the concealer for the concealer hack situation. So I did highlight the side of my nose, and I also highlighted this area under my eye, which actually uplifts it with the eye makeup as well. And then like I said, this actually uplifts my cheekbones, my cheeks. It just makes my face look a little bit more sculpted. It's highlighting this area of my mouth, which is making my lips look bigger somehow, and then it's just like I don't know how to explain it, but I'm really liking this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the next side, and then I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like all put together. Okay, so I blended everything out, and like I said, I left this a little bit harsh just because I'm going to soften it up later with some powder, and I'm going to show you guys how I do that as well. I do look like a clown right now with like these like lines right here, but honestly, looking at it right now, I feel like it just really makes my face look so cute. I don't know what else to say, but I think it did a lot for my face structure. I feel like this would work for the majority of face shapes and face structures and face features, because the ultimate goal of eye makeup is to uplift your eyes. The point of contour is to bring in your face, to contour the lines, to make it more uplifted. I really need to get another word for that a different way. I'm really bad at adjectives. I feel like this is doing exactly what makeup is supposed to do for your face. It's just supposed to accentuate your features and just make everything look more enhanced. So now I'm going to go ahead and set this, and I'm going to show you guys what I do to make it softer and make it look a little bit more natural. So I'm going to be taking my Airspun translucent powder, which is my favorite powder ever, and I'm going to be going in with my Real Technique setting brush. I also like to use the Alamar Beauty brightening brush because this one has more of like a dome shape, and it is kind of more pointed than this one, which is actually just really round, but this is smaller, so I'm going to be going in with this first. So what I like to do, even now that it's summer, I don't like to set my whole entire face because I like my face to be glowy and dewy and naturally shiny. So I'm going to pick up a little bit of powder from the lid onto the brush, and then I'm just going to press it right where I put the first bit of concealer, and I'm just going to kind of run it across the side of my nose just to highlight that area. That actually hasn't changed. I like to do that because I feel like it sculpts my nose as it should. And then I'm just going to go ahead and run it across the whole entire under eye area that I feel like is really dark, and I'm just going to add a little bit more brightening. And I also don't want this area to become oily later on, and I also don't want it to crease. So I am going to put powder all over under my eye, but I'm actually going to make sure that I stay away from the beginning of the apples of my cheek. So we're going to put it under the eye, and then I'm also going to drag it right under where my wing stops. And I'm not going to bring it all the way up to my temples where I put the rest of the concealer, because this is my highlight area and I do want this to be naturally glowy. As you can see, it's already kind of shiny right now, and I want to keep that shine. I also like to take some powder, put it around the corner of my nose, because this area gets kind of oily sometimes and I don't want it to be super shiny, and I hate when that happens. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to go right under the inner corner. I'm also going to drag it down to the sides of my nose. I'm going to set the whole entire under eye area in my eye socket. Not going to drag it down any further. I'm picking up like the smallest amount of powder from the lid, and we're just going to put it right under the wing as well, to the corner of my nose. Okay, so I actually do feel like that added a little bit of brightening as well, and it did mattify under my eyes, and I feel like it did a good job of setting the concealer and the shape that I highlighted really well. So the next thing that I'm going to do with the powder is I'm going to pick up a little bit more, and I'm also going to go right under where I put the concealer, and we're just going to drag that all the way up until the side of my face, and get this whole area so that like this area gets mattified, because I don't like when this area is shiny either. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So right now we're just focusing under the concealer line, and we're just setting this whole entire area. I'm not going to set my actual chin because I don't mind if that is a little bit shiny, but you can definitely set it if that is something that bothers you. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit more powder, and this time I'm going to go in circular motions around the area of the harsh line so that I can set it a little bit more and that it blends out and looks natural, but I'm not going to completely get rid of the line. So I feel like the powder really softened it up, but I feel like I can still see it just because these two areas of my face are different colors. So that is it for the powder. That's how I set my face. I'm not going to be going in on my forehead because I don't mind that looking shiny either, but you can definitely do that if you want. Now we're going to move on to contour, and I'm just going to show you guys how the contour really contrasts with this concealer line, and it just really makes my face look uplifted. So for contour, I'm going to be going in with the Huda Beauty Tantour. This is in the shade Light. So I'm going to be taking the cream contour just because I want my face to look naturally dewy, like I said. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go and pick up some product, and I'm just going to put it right at the beginning of my contour areas. And I'm also going to put it along the line of my concealer. I'm going to blend it out just a little bit with my finger just to make it easier for my brush. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And I'm just going to take the excess and I'm just going to put it right on my forehead. So I'm going to go ahead and blend that out, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like with the concealer. Okay, so I finished putting on the cream contour. So this is basically it for my face. The next step that I do is I go in with blush and highlighter, and that's it. But I'm going to talk about the concealer and like my whole face right now. I feel like it just really sculpted my under jawline area, under my cheekbones, and I just feel like it made contouring my face so much easier. So if that's something that you struggle with, I feel like this hack maps it out for you, and I feel like it just uplifts my face in the perfect place that it should be. Sometimes people bring down their contour a little bit too low. It's like a 5 o'clock shadow kind of thing. I know people also bake in this area, which is actually the same concept that the concealer hack is trying to like do for the face, but with concealer. So but that can also come out looking really powdery, and you can have like flashback, and it just makes your face look really white. I have done that before. I'm not really a fan of it, but I am a fan of this concealer hack. So I really like how this came out. I'm gonna go ahead and finish on my face, and I'll be right back. So I just added a little bit of highlight and some lips, and this is the finished look. So like I said, I'm a fan of this concealer hack. I actually also, while I was doing my lips, I feel like the concealer really outlines the lips as well, and it just gives it like a really natural cute pout. So I am here for that. And like I said, my eyes look uplifted. They look like I want them to look with eye makeup on for like a full glam kind of look. So I'm very happy about this. If you guys try this out, let me know how it came out, if you like it, if you don't like it. But I like it. I feel like it also conserves concealer. Like it saves the product because you're not using a lot. I feel like when people do the upside down triangle, they put so much concealer on, and it just makes me cringe. Like I have done the upside down triangle before, but like I just don't like putting a lot of concealer under my eyes. I feel like for me, the only place I need to put concealer is literally in my eye socket, just because I feel like it's dark and I just want to brighten it up. But bringing it all the way down here, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I understand that you want to like highlight your sides of your nose as well, but like what is the point? I don't know. Overall, I approve of this concealer hack. This is the new way that I will be doing my concealer. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Also, don't forget to check out those links in the description box as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!